All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
With the brothers from the Phoenix camp, that being said, we want to give all honor, glory, and praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. Double honors to the elders, a great millstone, and peace and salutation to your brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, man. We want to get into a quick lesson about the fiery trial, man, because if you read the scriptures, the Lord has a trial, a fiery trial for every brother, man. Every brother has to go through that so-called boot camp, so to speak, man, in order to get to that, in order to reach levels. You know, with that, you want to open up that first scripture?
1 Peter 4:12.
Okay.
Beloved, think it's not strange concerning the fiery trial.
Hey, beloved, think it's not strange, man. So whatever that you're going through, whatever condition that your life is in at the moment, whether it be catching hell or it could be you don't like the place that you live or you hate your job, the Lord has you in that situation for a reason and a purpose. Keep on going.
Which is to try you,
Mm-hmm.
as through some strange thing strange thing happened unto you.
Yeah, come on, man. Like as some strange thing had happened unto you, because when you come into this truth, man, a thing that's common is that you start catching hell on all sides immediately, and you think like, wow, man, what's going on, man? My life is turning to shit. Yeah, but the thing about it is that's what the Lord does to his men. You know, he puts trial and temptation and difficulty and affliction upon them, because that's part of this truth, man. You know, that's part of walking this walk. You know, is that scripture?
13.
Yeah, what does 13 say?
But rejoice.
Go ahead.
But rejoice, in as such much as ye are partakers of Mashiach's suffering.
So we gotta rejoice because the same trial and tribulations that we have to go through, YAHAWAHSHI went through those trials and tribulations as an example unto us. So we're supposed to rejoice, man, because our big brother YAHAWAHSHI went through those same trials and sufferings. Keep on going.
That when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
So as my glory we may reveal, you may be glad also. So you're gonna be glad when all those troubles and things start happening on the earth. You're gonna be glad that you've been doing this work, like the brother always say. You're gonna be happy that you went out there on the highways and byways. You're gonna be happy that you sacrificed the thing that you sacrificed to do this work. You know, so you're gonna rejoice in that, man, and you should rejoice in it right now. You know, the scriptures say if you're catching hell, man, to be happy about it, because that's what they did to the prophets, man. And so you're in good company if you're catching hell. Give me that next scripture. That's 1 Peter.
1 Peter?
Yeah, 1 Peter 1:7.
1 Peter 1:7. 7. That the trial of your faith being much more precious than a gold that perisheth.
The trial of your faith. So the scriptures have a constant theme that a man in this truth is going to suffer persecution, is going to suffer trial, is going to catch hell. That's just part of the game, so to speak. So you got to know what, you brothers coming in, and you got to know what you signed up for, man. You know, but the thing is, it's about balance, because with all this trial and tribulation, the Lord gives us a brotherhood, and that brotherhood helps us, man, to ease our pain, so to speak. Because we can always talk to another brother that's been through another situation, and we can get counsel from that brother, man. You know, we're not in this alone. The Lord gave us a brotherhood to back us up. Keep on going.
Through it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of YAHAWAHSHI Mashiach.
So all this trial and tribulation that we going through is so that we can be worthy of the great gift that YAHAWAHSHI is going to give us when he returns. You know, so we have to run that race, man. We have to put in effort to run that race, to do this work. You know, and give me that 1 Peter, was it 5:9? It said.
1 Peter 5:9.
Mm-hmm.
Whom resisteth steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren.
The same afflictions that we are suffering, brothers, in this truth around the whole world are suffering those same afflictions, man. You know, so that's why we're not supposed to think it's strange, because basically what it's saying, the Most High is going to test all of us. He's going to put hell upon all of us. So, read that last part back.
Knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren.
In our brethren, man. Who are our brethren? Our brethren are those that are doing this work. Our brethren is all the other men of great millstone on the highways and byways doing His work. And those are the same afflictions that you're probably going through. Other brothers in other camps are going through the same exact thing because the Lord puts hell on His men. That's just part of the game, man. It's like when you go to Esau's military, you have to be put through your trials and tribulations. You got to be put through your adversity so you can see if you have the strength to suck it up in combat, man. The same thing with the Most High because Esau gets everything from the scriptures. So the Lord puts trial on His men. The men that do His work, best believe He puts trial on them, man. And with that, give me that 1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians 10 and 10
and 13.
Come on, 10 and 13.
Come
on. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is in Zakir. There have no temptation taking you, but such as is common to the man.
Common to man, yeah. So like we said in the previous scripture before that, like the scripture said before that, it's gonna be hell for everybody. Everybody got to go to that trial. Every brother got to go through it. You're not exempt from it. And if you ain't catching some type of hell, then you got to question yourself if you're really walking in the faith. The Lord is about balance because you're going to have your times when you go through hell and you're going to have times where things will go all right for you. But it's never going to be a constant one of the other. You're going to be catching a little hell and then the Lord might give you a bone here and there. And then you're going to catch, and something's going to happen where you got to catch hell again. A situation might change at your work that you don't like. A living condition might come up that you don't like. Money might be low. You know what I'm saying? You might develop some type of physical ailment. It could be anything. Demons can come upon you. And you can have those doubt demons, those lazy demons. It's going to be a constant affliction. That's why the scriptures say that we must endure until the end. And what do we have to endure? We have to endure going through hardships and afflictions. We have to endure troubles to be in this truth, man. Is that all there is in that?
Yeah, there's more. But Yahawah is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
So the Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, He's not going to suffer you with whatever you are able to withstand. And then when you pass that trial, you're going to be strengthened to suffer even more tougher trial. Because that's just the way the Lord is, because He's purging us and He's building us up as real men. Because we were never taught to be real men out in the world, because Esau teaches you to be emotional. He teaches you to be feminine. He teaches you to get offended easily. But this truth teaches the exact opposite. You got to be hard in this truth. You got to be diligent in this truth. You got to be watchful in this truth, man. There anything more on that?
Yeah. Okay. But will with the temptation also make a way to escape?
So with temptation, the Most High will make a way to escape, man. And so the Lord is merciful in that way, man. The Lord is merciful upon His servants, but He still has to build you up. He still has to put you through that trial, and it's not always easy, man. Like the brother said at Camp A, sometimes the things that we go through makes you want to cry, man. And that's true. Brothers, all brothers been through that. You just catching hell, you're like, I don't know what to do anymore, man. But that's the thing that we got to go through, man. To do this work, because that's testing you. Because what's going to happen is the weak men will fall out. The weak men that don't want to catch that hell, they'll fall out. They'll go back into the world where it's more comfortable, where it's more safe, in their eyes. But we know for sure that this word, this truth that we're in is what's going to save us in the end, man. Any more on that?
Yeah, that you may be able to bear it.
So the Lord's faithful to us. The Lord's merciful to us, and He's not going to give us nothing more than we can bear. And with that, can you give me the 2 Timothy 3 and 12? Man. So that this is examples, to show you brothers and you brothers, coming into this truth and learning about this truth. Exactly what you're signing up for, man, is to prepare yourself, man. When I come to serve the Lord, man, prepare that soul for temptation, like it says in the Apocrypha, man. Go ahead with that.
2 Timothy 3 and 12. Yeah, and all that will be live godly.
And all that will live godly, go ahead.
And Mashiach YAHAWAHSHI shall suffer persecution.
Hey, so if you're serving the Lord, if you're living godly, you will suffer persecution. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It doesn't say you might suffer persecution. It doesn't say maybe you'll suffer persecution. It said you will suffer persecution. Can you read that back?
But yea, and the evil. Yea, and all that will live godly in Mashiach YAHAWAHSHI shall suffer persecution.
Shall suffer persecution, man. So that's a requirement for a man being in this truth. He's going to catch hell. He's going to suffer persecution. He's going to go through things that he doesn't like. You know. And with that, can you give me Psalms 11 and 5? You know, so that's a constant theme in these scriptures, man. You know, there's a lot of constant theme in these scriptures. You know, one of them is catching hell. You know, if you really study the scriptures, you do it precept by precept, line upon line, like the scripture says, then, you know, you'll find out what exactly your requirements are in this truth. You know, you're required to catch hell. You're required to be diligent. You're required to do this work as much as possible. You're required to be humble. You know, you're required to do the work of the evangelist, man. You know, you got that yet?
10, 12?
Oh, no, it's 11 and 5.
The Lord, Psalms 11, 5.
God.
The Most High trieth the righteous, the wicked, and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth.
Come on, read that first part back again.
The Most High trieth the righteous.
The Most High trieth the righteous. So that's another guarantee by the Most High that the righteous men, the men that have that spirit in them to do this work, they will be tried. You know. Go ahead. That last part.
But the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth.
Yeah, so the most High hates the wicked. The most High hates wicked. He tries the righteous. You know, so the wicked can enjoy the things of this world. You know, because ultimately the Most High is setting that up, that wicked person, that person that loves violence, for judgment, man. You know, but he's setting up the righteous by trying them for glory, for when YAHAWAHSHI returns. And with that, can you give me Psalm, I think it's 34 and 19?
Yeah.
What does it say there?
Many afflictions. Many are the afflictions.
Come on, go ahead.
Psalm 34 and 19. Many are the afflictions of the righteous.
Many are the afflictions of the righteous. So it's going to be a constant enduring of hell. You know, with little sprinklings of the Most High giving you a break now and then. You know, many are the afflictions of the righteous. So you being a just man in this truth, or you know, you're gonna endure afflictions. Read that back.
Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Most High delivereth him out of them all. And the Most High delivers him out of them all. So that's why the Most High puts some afflictions to you, man, because he wants to build up your faith and your trust in him for him to deliver you out of those afflictions. You know, to depend on him, to build your faith and to build our trust in the Lord. You know, because that's what we need to do, because in the days that are coming, Jacob's trouble that are coming, our faith is going to have to be at a very high level. And our trust in the Most High is going to be at a very high level. That's why the Most High right now has to build up our endurance to these trials and tribulations and build up our faith so we can stand in that day. You know. And with that, can you give me Isaiah 43? Okay. Starting at the first verse. Isaiah 43. Mm-hmm. But now thus saith Most High that created thee, O Jacob, mm-hmm. and he that formed thee, mm-hmm. O Israel.
John, that's talking about you Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Fear not, for I have redeemed thee.
Fear not, for I have redeemed thee. Go ahead.
I have called thee by thy name. John. Thou art mine.
Thou art mine. Keep on going. We are the Lord's. So he ultimately decides what he's going to do with us. Keep on going.
When thou passest through the waters, God, I will be with thee. So we going through those tribulations. Keep on going. The Lord's going to be with us. Keep on going. And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. God, so we going through those troubles and those afflictions where we don't even know what to do. We're going to feel like we're drowning. The Lord's going to be with us still, man. Go ahead. When thou walkest through the fire. When thou walkest through the fire. Again, that's tribulation. Fire is equal to tribulation and trial. Go ahead. Thou shalt not burn. Thou shalt not burn. Why? Because the Lord's going to save us. The Lord's going to redeem us. The Lord got to our back. If we're doing this work sincerely. Go ahead. Second. Thou shalt not be burned. Thou shalt not be burned. God. Neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. Neither shall the flame kindle upon thee, man. So, hey, we're going to go through this fire, but the Lord's heart merciful to us that he's going to deliver us out of it. He only gives us not more than what we can handle, but we have to trust in him. But we still have to go through that fire. You know, that's just part of it. You know, any more on that? That's about
okay,
it.
Give me a 48 and 10. Isaiah 48 and 10. Come on, man. Just a quick lesson, to edify brothers and you brothers coming into this truth, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 40 and 10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. So the Most High is called men to put trial on them, chosen them for the furnace of affliction. So if you're chosen by the Most High, He's going to put hell on you. Plain and simple. Go ahead.
For my own sake.
Read that back again.
For my own sake, even for my own sake, what will I do it? For how should my name be polluted?
Keep on going.
And I will not give my glory unto another.
So the Lord puts hell on His men for His glory, so we can praise His name. When we pass that fire, when the Lord delivers us, so we go to He does it for His glory, man. So we glorify YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI when He redeems us, when He takes us out of that tough situation. Sometimes your brother get caught up by the police and they pray, man, and the Lord delivers them. And there's other examples, man, that brothers have other testimonies that the Lord has taken them out of tight spots and tight situations, man. And with that, you want to get Isaiah 66 and 5, I think it is.
65?
Yeah. God, man. So this is just to edify brothers. To just keep that faith no matter what you're going through. Just keep that faith. You got it?
Yeah. Isaiah 66?
66 and 5, Con.
66 and 5.
Okay.
Hear the word of the Most High, ye that tremble at His word.
Con.
Your brethren that hated you.
Con. That
cast you out for my name's sake.
Hey, so that's talking about your family. That's talking about people at work that they hate you. They cast you out. They look upon you as an evil eye. Go ahead.
So let the Most High be glorified.
Con, let the Most High be glorified. Con, go ahead.
But He shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed.
And they shall be ashamed, man. So those people that are against you, your family members, that are looking at you, thinking that you're wasting your time, or you're in a hate group, or whatever they want to think, man, it's going to be to their shame. Because the Lord's going to redeem us, and He's going to show this, like the brother said, what's coming is the world's biggest "I told you so," because of the majority of society think that we ain't shit, And with that, man, that was just a quick lesson, to edify brothers, not too long. Everyone say Barakatah Yahawah,
Barakatah
Yahawahshi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah, Shalom.